Hey guys, I'm sorry, Yugioh. Fuck.
What the hell?
Hey guys, what's up? It's RDiK here, Old School Duelist 12, whatever you want to call me, and this is a video. And if you couldn't tell by the title, then we're talking about the ban list. Now the ban list is probably coming up. We don't have an exact date of when it is coming up in the TCG, because in the OCG they're getting one in January. For sure, guaranteed. But, in the OCG they're getting one in January for sure. In the TCG, there is no exact date for it. We just know that it's coming after January. And it's January, so now we have to just basically be scared of what's coming up. So I'm going to just talk about what I think should be on the ban list or taken off, whatever. We're having a ban list discussion. And if you want to take part of it, go ahead and post in the comments below. But things I think should be banned, I don't really have anything for sure that should be banned, just because in my personal preference, there's nothing really that's breaking the meta, in my personal opinion. I mean, like, there's stuff that's breaking the meta, but not, like, to the point where it's unrecoverable. Things that I think should be hit is, even though I play Spirals, I think Spiral Resort should get hit to 1, just because it's their big searcher. Like, that legit is the only card left in the deck that's, you know, broken as shit. If you wanted to hit Double Helix, then I guess it'll put some work in. But the big issue literally is Spiral Resort. Because with the Spiral Resort, I can just play it, get a search, and use another one, get another search, use a third one, get another search. And, like, predominantly in my duels with Spirals, I can get all 3 off in 1 turn. I mean, that's bad in some cases because I don't have one for later, but at minimum I can hit 2 for sure. And that's mostly just because with the Spiral master plan, with her effect legit just kind of, I just use it as a link material and get a fucking another resort. So it's not that big of a deal. And, like, if you do hit it to 1, in the beginning, if they draw the Spiral Resort, that makes master plan dead. And me personally, I wouldn't run master plan anymore. I mean, granted, we played at 1 anyway, but, you know, sort of. So yeah, that's what my thoughts on just Spiral Resort. Another card I think should be hit is Trickstar Reincarnation, and the biggest reason why I feel like that should get hit to 1 is because of the fact that 1, it's a searchable. You can search it either with the field card or Candina, so that's fucking stupid. And then 2, it floats. It makes their monsters float, which is cool and all, but it gets really annoying to the point where that can be game breaking, because you could just easily just MST it, Twin Twister, because a lot of people are running Twin Twisters now. So you do see, like, destruction instead of Cosmic Cyclones. In my personal opinion, when I run into Trickstars, I just side in my Cosmic Cyclones because I like Cosmic Cyclones. And another reason why that makes that card really board breaking, is the fact that, like, literally your opponent won't have a turn 2, or it won't have a good turn 2 if they survive. Which, with the new support coming out, which we don't know when we're gonna get all the good support, it's still it's really board breaking and it's annoying to deal with. So I think Reincarnation should be hit to 1. Another card that I'm kind of back and forth with, I was thinking about this earlier today, is Evenly Matched. Now, it's a new trap card that came out in, what was it? The Code of the Duelist? No, Circuit Breaker, that's what it was. It came out in Circuit Breaker. And that card, it's a good card, don't get me wrong. It is a fucking amazing card because it's literally a hand trap, like legit, a for real hand trap. But what makes it really annoying is right now we don't really have a way to deal with it. Like, if you go first and say, like, you do all your stuff, Evenly Match happens, it's really annoying to that point, and I fucking hate that card. I mean, granted, we're going to be getting another card in the next set, Extreme Forces or whatever, Extreme Warrior Forces, whatever, but that card actually will be a good negation to Evenly Match, but until it comes out, we still have to deal with Evenly Matches on turn 2. Stupid. It's in my personal opinion, I don't think it should be banned, like, or it should get hit to 1 because that card's good. But at the same time, I kind of want it to get hit to 1. Just because it's a really annoying card, and I look at it with Maxi. Like, Maxi is a really prime example of evenly matched, or a good, like, you know, a good reason to be hit, because with Maxi, when it was at 3, which it's at 3 in the OCG, yeah, it's more likely to draw into it. So if you draw into it turn 1 and your opponent's just going off, they're going to drop the Maxi, and it's extremely likely you'll draw it in your opening hand. If not your opening hand, then your second hand, and that could get even more busted. So that's why that's why Maxi is at 1. So, you know, if you do draw it, awesome. It's a 1 in 40 chance. With evenly matched, it's a 3 in 40, and with how much deck thinning and draw power the game has right now, drawing evenly matched is not that hard to get in your opening hand if you side it in, or hell, I've seen people main deck it. But it's still a broken fucking card. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that. On evenly matched, I feel like it is board breaking. To the point where your opponent can put so much work in, and all it takes is 1 fucking card, and all that's basically gone, which really fucking sucks. Cards I think should get hit to 2. I don't really... If evenly match is going to get hit, then I want it... Then 2's okay. So then you only have a 2 in 1, or a 2 in 40 chance. I mean, still, that things going to 2 doesn't make that much of a fucking difference half the time. But yeah, that's I'm done talking about evenly matched. And then other cards that I want to throw out there, not for sure like where they should get hit, but Ash Blossom I don't think should get hit, but it definitely should get something done to it. Because don't get me wrong, hand traps are cool. I'm glad they exist, just because they make spirals bad. they fucking shit on spirals, and they put work in. They put a lot of work in, and they help balance the game. But if Ashes gets hit, Ash Blossom, whatever, if that gets hit, then cool. At the same time, I don't really see a huge reason why it should get hit. Yes, it puts in, or it can legit just shut decks down completely because people rely on that one search. So, oh well. Droll Unlock, that's another card that I'm really indifferent about hand traps. That's the big thing, is I'm really indifferent about hand traps. Should some of them get hit? Maybe, possibly. But I don't think they're like doing too much damage right now. I guess you could hit Ash Blossom and Droll Unlock if Konami really wants to hit hand traps. Ash Blossom and Droll Unlock should probably be the only 2 that should get touched, if any are touched. I don't think any will, but that's just my personal opinion. Some cards that I think are okay to taken off the ban list, just because of timing and everything like that. Elemental Stratos, I mean, that's my personal opinion. That's just because I love heroes. But I feel El Shaddoll Construct. I don't like Shaddolls. Fuck Shaddolls. Like, hashtag fuck Shaddolls. But it's really, that card, I don't think Shaddolls can do too much. Yes, we're getting a Link monster for Shaddolls. But at the same time, I don't think Shaddolls can do too much damage in the meta currently. Just because of everything else that's going on. And a whole bunch of other cards that are coming out. But I feel like Konami should really take this time with this ban list to slow the game down, so it's not like turn 1 win or turn 2 win, because that's when Yu-Gi-Oh does not get fun. Yeah, it doesn't get fun. So that's just, you know, my small personal opinion on the ban list. Trickstars and Spirals are really the only problems in the game right now. I mean, if you really wanted to touch any other decks, Magicians, probably touch Time Pendulum Graph, put that to 1, just because that card is fucking busted for Magicians. We always have something to pop, like guaranteed. Unless we get evenly matched, we fucking always have something to fucking pop off at that card, which is awesome. I'm glad. I fucking love Pendulum Magicians. But that's just my small take on the ban list and everything in general. So, yeah, I mean, So, yeah. To basically wrap up what I talked about is Spell Resort hit to 1. Trickstar, Reincarnation get hit to 1. If hand traps are going to get touched, touch Ash Blossom and Droll and Lockbird. In my personal opinion, I don't think they should get touched just because they are balancing the stupid meta out. But if you are going to hit any hand traps, Droll and Lock and Ash Blossom. And the cards I feel can come off the list is El Shaddoll Construct, just because I mean, granted, I don't like Shaddolls, but Shaddolls aren't going to fucking do anything. They aren't going to do that much damage in the meta because, from what I've read, the Link Monster isn't even all that good for Shaddolls. So, like I said, they're not going to do too much. Yeah, another deck, I just thought about it, like, this really just dawned on me, Invoked. I feel Invoked should get touched. Don't know how, because they really only have, like, 3 main cards in the deck, and that's Invocation, Alistair, and their their field card. Those are really the only 3 cards that, like, really matter in the deck. So, if you wanted to, I guess you can hit the Invocation. But I don't know. I guess that would be if Spirals, Magicians, and Trickstars all got hit. Invocation would definitely start to become the top tier deck again. But it's weird. It's a weird situation. But yeah, Konami should really just take this time to try and slow down the game so it's actually more paced and actually a lot more archetypes can come up. I mean, granted, you're always going to have, you can't forever perfectly balance the game, and there's always going to be that one deck that's just like, yeah, these have broken combos. But when it comes to combos, that involves having combo pieces. So if the Konami still wants to put out combo piece decks, make it a little slower. Make it so, like, interaction is required for, your opponent to be like, well, I'm going to do this. Well, I have a response. So I want that back in the game. There's not too much of that now. It's just kind of like, I'm going to put like an unbreakable board. Fuck you. But yeah, that sums up the video and my little thought on the ban list and what should happen. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and all that fun stuff. I upload every Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and I know, like, the last 2 weeks have been a little funky with my uploads. It's just because work, vacation, I need time to myself. Gotta recoup. But it's a new year. Channel's gonna be doing a lot more. We're starting off fucking strong with a discussion video on the ban list. But yeah. But thank you guys and have a wonderful, beautiful night, day, thing, or whatever.